Is it time to buy or sell asset entities stock? In this video, we are diving deep into asset entities. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 28th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 25th of August, 2025, our system has ranked asset entities as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.91. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 39.38% since we first listed asset entities as a buy candidate 4 days ago. This results in an average return of 9.84% each day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock has broken the very wide and falling short-term trend upwards. Firstly, a slower falling rate is indicated, but this may very well be an early signal of a trend shift. Following this reaction, there will be support at the roof of the current trend, which is $5.75. This level may present a second chance to capitalize on a potential upward movement. According to fan theory, $9.29 will be the next possible trend top level and may serve as a resistance point that could prove difficult to surpass on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 29% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from a decline of 76% to a decline of 39%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 55%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of nearly 48% to an increase of 234% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $3.48 and $22.38. Our latest daily update for asset entities includes the headline, Significant Movements in Asset Entities Incorporated stock price on Thursday, moving 12.75% between high and low. The Asset Entities Incorporated stock price rose 13.20% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 28th of August, 2025, climbing from $5.91 to $6.69. It has now gained for 7 consecutive days. It is rare for a stock to achieve such a streak, and some decline for a day or two should be anticipated. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 12.75%, with a low of $5.96 and a high of $6.72. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 47.68% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 3 million shares, with a total of 4 million shares traded for approximately $26.38 million. Consider that declining volume amid rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $13.40, while the lowest price was 33.5 cents. Currently, the price is 50.07% or $6.71 below the 52-week high and 80.83% or $28.21 below the all-time high on the 3rd of February, 2023, when the price peaked at $34.90. Asset Entities is moving rapidly toward closing a transformational merger with Strive. The company announced that the registration statement was declared effective and has set a special shareholder vote for the 9th of September, 2025. Combined with an announced sum of $750 million, which is expandable to $1.5 billion with warrant exercise. This deal would fund an aggressive initial wave of Bitcoin accumulation and leave the combined entity with no debt from borrowed money. In the near term, these developments typically spark speculative buying. The effectiveness of the registration statement and a firm vote date reduce regulatory uncertainty, while the large investment signals institutional backing, both of which are likely to lift the stock and increase trading volume. However, there are risks to consider. There is a dilution risk from warrants and ongoing shareholder litigation alleging that the merger may be unfair, which could introduce volatility, compress gains, or delay the closing. Over the long run, if the merger and financing are completed and management successfully builds a sizable Bitcoin treasury and asset management business, the company could be re-rated significantly higher as a unique crypto treasury play. Conversely, the success of integration, legal outcomes, and execution risks will determine whether that premium can be maintained. It is important to watch the September 9th vote result, the terms of the investment closure, and any milestones related to litigation for significant stock movements. Analysts have assigned Asset Entity stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, and the price-to-book value is also rated as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of strong sell. The following signals have been identified for asset entities. The chart today reflects mostly positive signals. The stock of Asset Entities Incorporated is showing buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $5.08 and $4.45. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen by 121.52%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal originating from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices, leading to a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 20 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 317 days ago. Short-term Moving Average, buy signal from 6 days ago. Long-term Moving Average, buy signal from 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 3 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 12 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for asset entities. Asset Entities Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $6.60. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This stock tends to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. The prediction interval from the Bollinger Band suggests that this stock carries a very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $0.76 between its high and low, equating to 12.75%. For the past week, the stock's average daily volatility has been 20.89%. Before we explore potential favorable trading levels for asset entities, let's briefly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, persistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and may raise concerns about bankruptcy risks. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for asset entities. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for asset entities is at $6.98. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, asset entities faces its first support level at $6.60. If this support level remains intact, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for asset entities from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 4th of June, 2025, Galbert Michael conducted an insider sale of 30,000 shares of Class B common stock. On the 4th of June, 2025, Kruger Matthew conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of Class B common stock. On the 4th of June, 2025, Kruger Matthew conducted another insider sale of 6,400 shares of Class B common stock. On the 30th of May, 2025, Lee Jason Youngsuk conducted an insider sale of 4,182 shares of Class B common stock. On the 6th of December, 2024, Galbert Michael conducted an insider sale of 250,000 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 45.664. Overall, insiders purchased 3,693,207 shares and sold 18,981,655 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $6.50, which reflects a decline of 2.82%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 84, further amplifying that risk. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 19 days ago. Is Asset Entities stock a good buy? Several short-term signals appear positive, and the breakout from the declining trend suggests a potential shift in momentum. We believe that prices near the breakout point will indicate particularly favorable levels, but we also anticipate that the current level presents a viable buying opportunity for the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 29th of August, we expect asset entities to open lower by approximately 233/100ths of a dollar, starting at $6.46. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.